the Republic Media Network headquarters. It's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a great weekend. We did too, as we were analyzing what happened on Saturday in the assembly elections and the sweep the BJP got in Maharashtra. And ladies and gentlemen, Devendra Fadnavis just landed some time back in Delhi and is number one seed, if I can call it that, in the running for who the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra is going to be. I think picture is going to be clear in 24 hours. Now some interesting pictures came out today. I want to play them full frame on your screen and have a little commentary over that. And the pictures are, full frame please, full frame. The pictures are, do you see the man in the center with the saffron scarf around his neck? No, I'm not talking about Bagheshwar Baba, I'm talking about the person next to him. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a film actor. 65-year-old, 66-year-old Sanjay Dutt is now joining the Hindu unity movement. Sanjay Dutt, this is happening around Jhansi in a march for Hindu unity. So Sanjay Dutt in a sea of saffron. Sanjay Dutt in a sea of saffron scarves and saffron flags. And Sanjay Dutt next to the 28-year-old young icon of the Hindu unity movement, Baba Bageshwar, and he's marching for Hindu unity. Ladies and gentlemen, all I will begin by saying, interesting, very interesting, that Sanjay Dutt wants to march for Hindu unity. This is the same Sanjay Dutt, ladies and gentlemen, who comes from an industry that has repeatedly done everything possible. Play the pictures on it, let people see that. This is the same Sanjay Dutt who comes from an industry that has repeatedly denigrated, desecrated, attacked and caricaturized Hinduism and tried to explain it away saying it's creative liberty. This is a person from the same industry, Bollywood, that has fought to get Pakistani film stars, Pakistani television actors into semi-permanent employment in Bollywood even after 26/11. This is the same Sanjay Dutt, ladies and gentlemen, who has been arrested under the TADA. This is the same Sanjay Dutt who was arrested under the Arms Act in April 1993 and convicted later for violation of the Arms Act for possession of illegal weapons procured from other accused in the 1993 Bombay bombings. I would in fact go to the extent of saying that Bagheshwar Baba should also be careful of who may be seeking his self-certification by going on a march like this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the same Sanjay Dutt who has spent 894 days in jail for the 1993 Bombay blast case. This is the same Sanjay Dutt who has been out on parole for 120 days in between. Ladies and gentlemen, his bail was cancelled, he was rearrested, and my question is clear. Is Sanjay Dutt now trying to blow with the wind like many other Bollywood folk? They are seeing the political wind changing, so they now want to turn into parts of the pro-Hindu unity movement. I believe if that is the case, underline, if that is the case, then it's extreme opportunism, ladies and gentlemen. Because if a person who has had sections of TADA like the ones which he has faced an arms act against him and who's been linked to the Bombay blast case now becomes a Hindu icon, we must ask whether he has any interest beyond being a practicing Hindu for doing so. After all, he comes from a Congress party family. In 1984, his father, Sunil Dutt, entered politics by joining the Congress. He himself, Sanjay Dutt, has campaigned for the Congress. His sister, Priya Dutt, has been elected by the Congress. She has been Secretary of the All India Congress Committee and has been known to be a very close member of the Vadra Gandhi circuit. Ladies and gentlemen, Sanjay Dutt has campaigned for the Samajwadi Party, has campaigned for the Congress, and is from an industry that has all eyes on Rafah, but none on Bangladesh and none on what is happening in Canada. And therefore, I find the pictures of Sanjay Dutt turning into some kind of a Hindu icon believer, doing a Hindu unity march, slightly questionable. The problem with Bollywood is they will do anything if it comes to self-promotion and if it comes to promoting their films. I think all Hindu temples, Hindu scholars, and Hindu icons should be very careful of ensuring that none of them get used by these Bollywood figures for their own personal benefit. There have been instances when people from Bollywood have gone to temples as part of film promotion because they know that the mood in the country is now profoundly pro-Hindu, that Hindus are awake, Hindus are vocal, Hindus are assertive, and Bollywood knows that if they don't take a pro-Hindu line, then like parties like the Congress party, they will be in the wilderness. I'm not making presumptions. I'm not casting aspersions, but I'm saying tonight that it appears to me very interesting / questionable / suspicious / extremely well-timed that Sanjay Dutt 2 days after the results in Maharashtra goes on a Hindu unity march. Would Sanjay Dutt have done that under other political circumstances? Has he done so under other political circumstances? And how is it? How is it that Sanjay Dutt has now become a proponent of Hindu unity? Who next? Who next? Other leading figures from the Bollywood fraternity that has till date taken an anti-Hindu line on so many occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, Bollywood has remembered Hinduism now because that seems to be the route for their films to do well. Their films have Bollywood films have Hindu themes. They talk about Hindu scriptures. They bring out Hindu history, Hindu mythology, and suddenly are trying to take a pro-Hindu line. I'm not saying that's bad. If they are blowing with the wind, good. If they're reforming or turning new leaves, interesting. But let us not be taken with the fact that Bollywood figures are doing it for anything apart from their self-interest. Debate number 1 tonight, Hindu unity call, of which I believe Sanjay Dutt's marching for Hindu unity is only a most recent manifestation. Debate number 2 this evening on a very sharp show as usual tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In Bangladesh, Hindus are being targeted. You have very, very important figures from ISKCON who've been arrested. Why are we quiet about it? At 9 o'clock tonight, if you see the pictures of Sambhal, the Sambhal violence was engineered, and was it because of the frustration of any political party after Yogi's victory in Uttar Pradesh? These are the 3 debates, and here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight.
और मैं सनातन धर्म में मानता हूँ, हम लोग सब हिंदू हैं, तो हम लोग सब जय भोले बाबा की यात्रा कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव.
Hindu unity call has gone beyond just political sloganeering. It has become a national movement. Bollywood actor Sanjay Dutt surprises everyone by joining a 9-day-long Hindu Ekta padyatra. Chinmoy Krishna Pras, Hindu priest and a religious minority leader in Bangladesh, prominent Hindu figure arrested in Dhaka with charges of sedition. The arrest followed huge protests in Bangladesh's Chittagong by the Hindu community.
एक बार सर्वे हो चुका था, दोबारा 6 बजे डीएम लेके पहुंच गया वहां, और किसी पक्ष को जज ने फैसला दिया, जो आदेश दिया उसमें दूसरे पक्ष को न बुलाया न जानकारी. अगर इस तरह से होगा, इस तरह से जज फैसले करने लगे, सारे देश में आग लगा देंगे ये लोग. तो
Riots, violence, arson and stone pelting in Uttar Pradesh's Sambhal after the court ordered for a mosque survey. Samajwadi Party MP Ram Gopal Yadav fans the fire, says if judges keep giving verdicts backing the survey, people will set the country on fire. And ladies and gentlemen, the most interesting pictures of the day, Sanjay Dutt joining the Hindu unity movement. The most unlikely figure. The most unlikely figure, a person arrested in 1993 Bombay blast in which, as you all know, Dawood Ibrahim had a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Sanjay Dutt now marches for Hindu unity, and he does so within 36 hours of a saffron sweep in Maharashtra. Ladies and gentlemen, is this opportunism? Is this genuine? Or is it a symptom of a larger changing mood in the country towards Hindu unity? Let's debate.
भारत हिंदू राष्ट्र की, भारत हिंदू राष्ट्र की, जय श्री राम।
एक है तो
बटेंगे तो कटेंगे।
The call for Hindu unity has gone beyond just political sloganeering.
भारत हिंदू राष्ट्र की।
क्या आपको लगता है कि इस देश में हिंदू और सनातनी बट गया है, जिसको एक करने के लिए, यूनाइट करने के लिए?
हिंदुस्तान है, यहाँ हिंदुस्तानी ही रहते हैं, चाहे वो हिंदू हो, मुसलमान हो, सिख हो, ईसाई हो, हम लोग सब हिंदुस्तानी हैं।
लेकिन इस यात्रा का मकसद है हिंदुओं को, सनातनियों को एक करना, जो बट गए हैं उनको एक करना।
हम लोग सब हिंदू हैं, तो हम लोग सब जय भोले बाबा की यात्रा कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए।
महाराज जी क्या कह रहे हैं?
आपको पता नहीं है, हमारे भैया बहुत बड़े महादेव के भक्त हैं, महादेव के प्रति अगाध श्रद्धा है। बागेश्वर जो महादेव हैं, उन्हीं के भाव के कारण आप जुड़े हैं हमसे, उन्हीं के कारण। आप बहुत परम शिव भक्त हैं। लोगों को सिर्फ एक रूप पता है, दूसरा रूप ये शिव भक्त हैं।
इस देश के लोगों को आप क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे? आप आए यहाँ पर इतना दूर बॉम्बे से, क्या संदेश?
जय भोलेनाथ, जय भोलेनाथ।
यहाँ पर लगातार जय श्री राम का उद्घोष हो रहा है, उसी उद्घोष के साथ आप भी आगे बढ़ रहे हैं।
जी, मैं बिल्कुल मानता हूँ जय श्री राम, लेकिन मैं देवों का देव महादेव उसमें बिलीव करता हूँ, उसमें यकीन करता हूँ।
सवाल ये है कि ये यात्रा देशव्यापी यात्रा हो रही है, हर घर में चर्चा है, हर घर में चर्चा है इस यात्रा की। इसको लेकर एक आखिरी सवाल है, हर घर में इस यात्रा को लेकर चर्चा है, संजय दत्त के जीवन में या संजय दत्त की लिहाज से इस यात्रा का क्या महत्व है?
देखिए, मैं यात्रा हर जगह करता हूँ, लेकिन पब्लिसिटी नहीं करता। ये मेरे भाई हैं और इनके प्यार के लिए मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, और मैं सनातन धर्म में मानता हूँ, लेकिन भोले बाबा का भक्त हूँ।
हर हर महादेव,
हर हर महादेव, हर हर महादेव, जय श्री राम।
It's now an unstoppable national movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I don't know what Bageshwar Baba is doing. He has said that Sanjay Dutt is the biggest Shiv Bhakt. I want to know, the nation wants to know, if I could meet Bageshwar Baba. I think I'll meet him at 9 o'clock tonight. He will be coming on my show. I will ask him that, Bageshwar Baba, why was your Shiv Bhakt hoarding weapons to take revenge against Hindus? Was it for the Babri Masjid demolition? Was it for the construction of the Ram temple? Why did the Bombay blast happen? Why did your Shiv Bhakt go ahead and do all these things and spend 900 days in jail? I really believe there is a need for Hindu unity, but we need to be very careful that along the way people don't do it for their own intentions. I'm putting a rider here today. We respect Bageshwar Baba, is a religious figure, but these people, Sanjay Dutt comes from a political family. They have one leg in politics, one leg in cinema, and this is the same Bollywood that has only caricaturized and abused Hinduism for decades. And now that Bollywood also wants to change its line because BJP is winning. RSS, BJP unity, batenge to katenge, ek rahenge to safe rahenge. So they are also wanting to be safe. What kind of safety are they seeking? These are my thoughts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to invite views from everyone tonight. Who'd like to open the debate on the Hindu unity movement? Pankaj Sharma, Kapil Madan, Sanju Verma is opening the debate, and she'll be followed by Jyotsna Tirunagiri of the TDP. Sanju.
You know, Arnab, I'm not a fan of Sanjay Dutt in the least. And I absolutely agree with you that Hindi cinema has caricaturized Hindu gods undermine the credibility of Sanatan Dharma. And this is the same Sanjay Dutt. We are not even talking about his involvement in the 1993 Mumbai blast. He was incarcerated for that. He spent more than 900 days in prison. He was punished for what he did. So I'm not going into the brass tacks of that. But, be it his movie Sanju, which was loosely based on his life and, his prison days, or for that matter, Vastav, where he played an underworld don, or for that matter, PK, where he had one significant role to play. I mean, most of the movies that Sanjay Dutt has been a protagonist in, Hindu gods have been caricaturized. You will see a Hindu saint or a seer wearing tilak, a rudraksh mala, but you will never see somebody with an Islamist name or a Muslim name who's an antagonist in any of these movies.
Correct.
So the first and most important thing is that Hindu dharm की धज्जियां हिंदी सिनेमा में कई एक्टर्स ने बार-बार लगातार हिंदू धर्म का मजाक उड़ाया है. So let's not get befooled by Sanjay Dutt or anyone for that matter. But more importantly, I also believe that change is the only constant. देर आए दुरुस्त आए. चलिए अक्कल आई, चाहे कई सालों के बाद, कई दशकों के बाद संजय दत्त को अक्कल आई. He used to say कि मैं सिर्फ नमाज पढ़ता हूँ, because his mother Nargis Dutt was a practicing Muslim, though his father Sanjay Dutt was a practicing Hindu, but he never embraced Hinduism. There is a lot of material on the internet where you can see Sanjay Dutt openly saying कि मैं तो एक practicing Musliman हूँ.
Where has he said that? Has he said that? I'm not aware.
Yes.
You're saying Sanjay Dutt has said he's a practicing Muslim?
You can Google, in prison he has been shown reading namaz 5 times when he was,
Is that true? I am not aware of that. But he says he's a Baba Bholenath. He's now presenting himself as a very profound Hindu practicing Hindu.
My limited point is this. अक्ल कई सालों के बाद आई, देर आई दुरुस्त आई. आपने आज हिंदुइज्म को एम्ब्रेस किया. You have no qualms supporting Bhagwa. You have no qualms saying Jai Bholenath. You have no qualms saying Har Har Mahadev. सब कुछ बहुत सही है, but the larger message to Bollywood is this, to Hindi cinema is this, especially to the likes of Anubhav Sinha. When next time you make a movie like IC-814 on that horrifying Kandahar hijacking, don't name the culprits as Bhola and Shankar, whereas the actual people who were responsible for that hijacking were Ibrahim Athar, Shahid Sayyed, Ahmad Qazi, Zaur Ibrahim and Shakir Ali. So a simple message is this, please stick to your guns. Don't do these somersaults कि आज भगवाधारी बन गए, कल आप नमाज पढ़ने लगे, आज आप हिंदुस्तान की व्याख्या कर रहे हैं, कल आप कहेंगे मैं तो पैलेस्टीन जाना चाहता हूं. So these are the type of narratives that Hindi cinema has peddled. They have been hypocritical to say the least, and they have been blasphemous to say the worst. In fact, I remember that movie called OMG 2 starring Akshay Kumar, where Hindu seers and saints, they were mocked at in the most blasphemous manner, and the court actually asked 27 scenes to be cut. Whereas look at this movie by Ashok Pandit, 72 Hure, 72 Hure. The CBOC said, remove all references to the Prophet and the Quran, but no reference to Hindu gods.
No, my point is now, I want to move here. See, I do not want to mix people's religious persuasions with their politics and all, but I will only place some facts. The facts are that we must ask whether AK-56 rifles and ammunition were given to Sanjay Dutt by Abu Salem in the 1993 Bombay blast case. Simple. You can't camouflage that by being part of a political Hindu unity movement. And Bollywood, you see, floats this way and that depending on where the weather goes. I also always feel if the BJP wins 4 more times, they will make 4 more films on Hindu mythology.
Do you remember that guy called Manoj Muntashir who made this movie called Adi Purush last year, where he not only mocked Hanuman, he said that Prabhu Ram ka bhi astitva hai nahi. Prabhu Ram ko to pata bhi nahi tha that he's a reincarnate of Lord Vishnu.
Hanuman Bollywood ka kya kiya jaye? The point is, should the Hindu unity movement at all seek the emolument or certification of Bollywood is a question we must ask.
इनके सर्टिफिकेट की जरूरत है ही
नहीं, वो
नहीं।
क्यों हो रही है? That's the question. Because you see, that's really a question we must ask. Kapil wants to come into the debate. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hindu unity movement is real. Hindus are awakened. They are voting as a unit.
But it's an important issue, and I would appreciate I'm not interrupted. Now, Sanju made her opening remark, and there was a very critical and a very important admission that Sanju made during her opening remark. So she did mention that there could be situation, or there could be people who might have some other intentions. However, they might disguise and use religion as a tool to propagate something which they don't actually believe. So that's exactly the issue we all should be addressing. Everyone's individual faith is a matter only that he can decide. I mean, my manifestation of my religion is something that I should be deciding. And yes, there are people in this country who would want to use religion as a tool.
I am saying you cannot use religion. Tomorrow people who have abused Hinduism will say we are Shiv Bhakts.
That's why I said.
No, tomorrow people from the Bollywood industry who have repeatedly abused Hinduism, who are not even practicing Hindus,
Allow me to finish.
No, tomorrow even people from the Bollywood industry who are not practicing Hindus will claim to be Shiv Bhakts. No, we have to be clear. My question is, did Sanjay Dutt at any stage, a question being put tonight, 1 minute, did Sanjay Dutt play the Muslim victimhood card to justify his actions during the 1993 Bombay blast? I am not willing to forget. I want to open up these questions. I want Sanjay Dutt to tell me this, that did he at any point of time play the Muslim victimhood card to justify his actions? His unforgivable actions of holding arms and ammunition allegedly given to him by Abu Salem during the 1993 Mumbai blast.
Can I come in now?
Yes.
That's exactly my point. I am with you here. All I am trying to say here is that there could be a situation where a person uses religion as a mask, as a tool to conceal, what he actually is. Now you have people who are, who will incite violence in the name of religion. So my point is that, in Sanatan Dharma, there cannot be any individual who can propagate any kind of violence or hate against anyone. Anyone who is professing violence and hate in the name of religion, I can tell you on your channel with confidence that he is not a practicing Sanatani. He is not a practicing...
No, you are...
Then you should condemn Udayanidi's talent.
Today, Arnab, I want to thank you, and I want to thank Arnab. Look how Sanju is being rattled. I have not named any individual.
No. 1 minute. I'll tell you one thing. Couple. Sorry. No. 1 minute. This Bollywood. I'll tell you one. 1 minute. I have Kapil 1 minute. Kapil 1 minute. 1 minute.
Udayanidi's talent. Who compared Sanatan Dharma to dengue and malaria.
Party.
Numbers.
Did I name any panelists on this panel? Look at how Sanju is responding. Look at how Sanju is responding. Should I say more?
मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे को कंडेम करिए, उदयनिधि स्टालिन को कंडेम करिए, प्रियंका खड़गे को कंडेम करिए, राहुल गांधी को कंडेम करिए, राहुल गांधी पार्टी
that is being proven. Arnab, I am with you today. Arnab, I am with you today.
तो है ही नहीं.
Arnab, I am with you today.
कांग्रेस पार्टी.
Okay, thank you for being with me.
Thank you for taking this up.
I'd like to bring in Jyotsna and Pankaj, and one point tonight, viewers, never forgive. You see, Bollywood, and people like Jaya Bachchan don't like us to refer to Bollywood, but there is Bollywood. If it's positive, they all want to be part of Bollywood. If it's critical, they say Bollywood does not exist. Are Baba, it exists. Now, anyway, it's not a pronoun, so you don't have to be oversensitive to that. The question is, Bollywood is not a pronoun, so don't be oversensitive. The question is this, that Bollywood, as we understand it, the Hindi film industry, were one of the biggest supporters of the Gandhi family during the emergency. They totally fell in line. Sanjay Dutt came almost as the master of ceremonies during several events in the height of the emergency. The same Bollywood now wants to give lectures, and Amitabh Bachchan now says he goes to Kolkata, and I am the one person I openly talk about Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan goes to Kolkata and says, we must not practice intolerance. Are Amitabh Bachchan ji, I respect your acting, but kindly tell me, where were you during the emergency at that point of time? When your popularity was at a peak, did you take on Indira Gandhi? After Sholay, did you do that? Second question tonight, which is also extremely relevant. If they want to get into politics, I believe that they should talk about why Ram Navami processions are attacked in Bengal. I want Sanjay Dutt and Amitabh Bachchan to talk about that. I want Amitabh Bachchan and Sanjay Dutt, if you want to get into politics, to tell me why Ram Navami processions were stone pelted at in Vadodara. Why RSS volunteers are attacked while distributing kheer in Jaipur. Why a procession of Hindus, Amitabh Bachchan ji and Sanjay Dutt ji, were celebrating the consecration of a Ram temple, are attacked with sticks and stones. I want Bollywood to tell me why they have not made a film on the burning of the Sabarmati Express till now. I want to know whether Amitabh Bachchan, Farhan Akhtar, Sanjay Dutt, Amir Khan, who is anyway not acting these days, why don't they all come together and make a film on the burning of the Sabarmati Express?
And what about
and the Godhra,
who keep saying, don't celebrate Holi because Holi wastes a lot of water?
ये अचानक ये केसरिया साफा पहन के ये जय श्री राम कहना और बोलना कि मैं भोलेनाथ का भक्त हूं, तो आप घर में होइए. आप बोलते हैं पब्लिसिटी नहीं चाहते हैं, तो आप फिर पब्लिक इवेंट में ये सब मत करिए. फर्स्ट यू प्रैक्टिस व्हाट यू प्रीच. ज्योत्सना तिरुनगरी इज ऑन द डिबेट. ज्योत्सना.
अर्नब जी, गुड इवनिंग. आई थिंक कार्तिक सोमवार के दिन जैसे संजू जी ने बोला था, अभी शायद थोड़े थोड़े लोगों को अक्ल आ रही है. मुझे तो ये लगता है कार्तिक सोमवार है, आखिरी सोमवार है कार्तिक मास का. शायद आई डोंट नो, शायद बोलने चाह रही हूँ मैं. बट अगेन अर्नब जी, आर वी फॉरगेटिंग वन simple and one crucial point, Arnab ji. Hindu unity is about cultural cohesion and national integrity, and it is inclusive. It is not divisive. We have to understand that. Whether somebody is acknowledging that or not, वो अपने political motives के लिए acknowledge कर रहे हैं या किसी के लिए acknowledge कर रहे हैं, या हमारी कल को नहीं रहेगी, हमारा दिन नहीं रहेगा कल को बोल के वो लोग acknowledge कर रहे हैं, मुझे नहीं पता. But the point is, Hinduism is always an inclusive thing. Hindu cultural nationalism, what we call in terms of Hinduism, it's always inclusive. There is no exclusion there. I'm sorry. I'm not going to take anybody's words on that. There is absolutely no exclusion when it comes to Hinduism. And I stick to my point here. And again, today, whatever we are seeing, Arnab ji, is I'm as surprised as you are. But again, I think Sanju ji put it very categorically, saying that अक्ल आ गई है, पता नहीं अक्ल आई है नहीं आई है, या फिर opportunity ले रहे हैं नहीं ले रहे हैं, वो तो बात आप बाद में छोड़ दीजिए. मगर the point is, today I'm not talking about this movement, the 9-day yatra or not. I'm not talking about that, Arnab ji, but overall we see a celebration and protection in terms of the cultural heritage in the name of Hinduism. I would say Hindu unity, और आप उसको जो भी नाम दे दीजिए. But the majority of the India's population जो है, which is a part of India's population, the majority is definitely celebration इसमें जा रहा है और protection इसमें जा रहा है. That is important. And again, इतना हम बात कर रहे हैं अर्नब जी, any attack on, and I would quote the example of my state, Andhra Pradesh. For the past 5 years, we had numerous attacks on temples there, numerous attacks. We were the only party, apart from BJP, we would raise our voice saying that, अरे temples पे attacks हो रहे, कोई तो बात करो.
नहीं, वो point
Congress was not existent. Congress was not existent. I'm sorry.
I tell you, but Sanjay Dutt was there. Jyotsna ji, where was Sanjay Dutt? Sanjay Dutt was there. I was there. You were there. We were all there. I'm sure Sanjay Dutt has a television in his house.
I hope he has.
He has internet. He knew that sadhus have been killed in Palghar. He knew. तो वो तब उस समय संजय दत्त कहाँ थे? बाबा भोलेनाथ के भक्त संजय दत्त उस समय चुप क्यों थे? किसी ने कुछ नहीं कहा. आज बीजेपी जीत रही है तो बाबा भोलेनाथ के भक्त बन गया.
Arnab ji, one point from my end. In Andhra Pradesh, around 3 years back, a temple in Vijayanagaram, Lord Ramji ka sir was desecrated. The head of Lord Ramji, the statue there was desecrated.
No, Jyotsna, why were 290 people were killed, innocent people were killed in the Bombay blast? Okay? Sanjay Dutt allegedly took AK-47, AK-56 and played a role. Therefore, he played a role in the 1993 Bombay blast. And suddenly now BJP is winning. After having campaigned for Congress and Samajwadi Party, he becomes Baba Bholenath ka bhakt and starts becoming part of the Hindu unity movement. Why should I take it at face value? I want a comment from Pankaj Sharma on this. Pankaj Sharma.
Yes, Sanju Arnab's moral sophistry has no meaning at all. Sanjay Dutt has been releasing video messages to wish Dhirendra Shastri on his birthdays. Why didn't you object then? Sanjay Dutt has also been visiting Dhirendra Shastri's place in Chhatarpur. Did you object then? See, it is the personal choice of anyone to become a worshipper of anyone. If Sanjay Dutt thinks that this Dhirendra Shastri is a great saint and wants to be in the list of his disciples, who are we to have any objection on this? But yes, one more point. When it comes to participating in Hindu Ekta Padyatra, I surely have a right to protest. As actually a fan of his brother Sunil Dutt, who at the times when Punjab was facing highlighted militancy, undertook 76 days long Mahashanti Padyatra from Bombay Golden
great
Temple
Khali also in this. What is it talking?
In this 1,000 kilometers long Padyatra, which was to establish communal harmony and brotherhood,
picture of the great Khali.
Sister Priya also participated in 1987. Priya was only 21 years then, and as you rightly mentioned, she became the National Secretary of the Congress Party later. So I need to remind Sanjay Dutt about his ideological legacy. His father Sunil Dutt was not only a minister in the Congress government in center, he also headed Congress Party's Sadbhavna Ke Sipahi wing for many years. He was a legendary film actor whom the entire world admires for
We are
films
just calling
like
out the hypocrisy of Bollywood.
Others.
Nobody is casting aspersions at Sanjay Dutt's personal religious choices. He can chant Jai Bholenath or he can read namaz. I don't care. We are just calling out the hypocrisy. As Jyotsna rightly said, Hinduism is not exclusionary. We are people who believe in inclusion. We believe in welcoming everybody, but at the same time, the bluff of Bollywood needs to be called out. The bluff of Bollywood needs to be called out.
Hypocrisy. I strongly feel that as a bearer and conveyor of the legacy of Sunil Dutt, he should have refrained from joining Dhirendra Shastri Hindu Ekta Yatra, which is being organized more with a...
Okay, viewers, there has been a development. I just want to tell you, I'm sorry to intervene in this, but you see the ISKCON head in, one of the most prominent figures of ISKCON in Bangladesh has been arrested today. I have to move to that news development. I will debate this further. I think this is about the time that we can debate for Sanjay Dutt. I'll call him and I'm asked. And by the way, I am expecting, I'm expecting Dhirendra Shastri ji, Baba Bageshwar at 9 o'clock tonight. I'll ask him the tough questions on Sanjay Dutt there. He's on a yatra. I'm told he's agreed to come on my show at 9 o'clock. So viewers, that's at 9. I thank you all for that debate. And viewers, I'm very concerned about